When things finally start going well, something strange often happens. We self-sabotage. The promotion is within reach. The relationship feels steady, confidence is rising, and then we pull away, procrastinate, pick a fight, miss a deadline, or quietly undo the progress we've made. From the outside, it can look baffling. From the inside, it often feels automatic, as if an invisible hand has taken over. Self-sabotage at moments of success isn't a character flaw. It's a nervous system response shaped by past experience, identity, and fear. And paradoxically, it often shows up not when life is falling apart, but when it's improving. One of the deepest reasons we sabotage ourselves is that success threatens our sense of self. Over time, we build an identity around our struggles. The person who is overlooked, unlucky, underestimated, or always nearly there becomes familiar terrain. When progress arrives, it asks us to step into a version of ourselves we haven't rehearsed. That unfamiliar identity can feel unsafe, even if it's objectively better. The mind prefers the known over the unknown, even when the known hurts. There's also the issue of emotional exposure. When things are going badly, expectations are low. If something fails, it confirms what we already believe. But when things go well, hope rises, and hope makes us vulnerable. Success increases the emotional stakes. There's more to lose, more to disappoint, and more pain if it all collapses. Sabotaging progress can be an unconscious way of staying in control. If you pull the plug yourself, at least you weren't blindsided. Early learning plays a quiet but powerful role too. Many people grew up in environments where success brought pressure, jealousy, criticism, or withdrawal of affection. Achievement might have been met with, "Don't get too big for your boots," or followed by higher demands rather than support. The nervous system learns to associate doing well with danger. Years later, that learning shows up as anxiety, avoidance, or self-defeating behavior, just as life begins to improve. Another common driver is the gap between outer success and inner worth. If deep down you don't feel deserving, progress creates internal tension. Compliments feel uncomfortable. Opportunities feel like mistakes waiting to be exposed. This is often described as imposter syndrome, but beneath it lies a mismatch between how you see yourself and how the world responds to you. Sabotage becomes a way to restore psychological balance, even though it damages real-world outcomes. There is also the problem of momentum. Improvement requires sustained effort, and sustained effort brings fatigue. When you've been pushing uphill for a long time, reaching flatter ground can paradoxically trigger collapse. The body and mind finally feel safe enough to stop bracing, and old habits rush back in. What looks like self-destruction can sometimes be unacknowledged exhaustion. Understanding self-sabotage starts with noticing patterns without judgment. It tends to appear at predictable moments, just before commitment, just after praise, just as stability arrives. Seeing it as a protective response rather than a personal failing changes how you work with it. Protection can be renegotiated. Punishment just strengthens the cycle. Learning to tolerate success is a skill. It involves allowing good things to exist without immediately questioning them, shrinking them, or rushing ahead to the next threat. It means letting progress feel unfamiliar without interpreting that discomfort as a sign that something is wrong. Growth often feels like anxiety before it feels like confidence. Self-sabotage doesn't mean you're broken or afraid of happiness. It means part of you is trying to keep you safe using outdated rules. When you slow down enough to listen to that part, rather than fight it, the urge to undo your progress often softens. And with time, success can start to feel less like a danger zone and more like a place you're allowed to stand.